You ever notice how some people move through life like they're the only ones in the room, like every decision they make doesn't ripple out and hit everyone around them? And the wild part, half the time they don't even realize it. They think their choices are harmless, but meanwhile, everyone else is dealing with the mess. Let's talk about that today because sometimes the most loving thing we can do is call it out. I want to share something real with you. We live in a world where people glorify doing you. And yes, I believe in growth, boundaries, and taking care of yourself, but not at the expense of everyone around you. There's a difference between self-care and selfishness, and somewhere along the way, a lot of people blur that line. I've seen families torn apart, relationships broken, opportunities lost, all because someone refused to see how their choices were affecting the people who love them the most. The problem is we tell ourselves stories to justify what we want. It's my life, I deserve this, they'll get over it. But while we're comforting ourselves, someone else is carrying the weight. That little moment of I'll do it tomorrow, that life choice you keep avoiding responsibility for, that attitude of they'll be fine, that stuff adds up. A parent who doesn't show up, a parent who won't communicate, a friend who only calls when they need something. It drains people, it wounds people, it makes them question themselves, question their value, question why they keep giving when all they get in return is disappointment. And here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Sometimes the most damaging thing isn't what someone does, it's what they refuse to change, because when you refuse to grow, refuse to learn, refuse to listen, you force everyone else to shrink, adjust, or suffer. I've been on the receiving end of that, and maybe you have too. And the crazy part is people will look confused when someone finally says, I've had enough. They'll act shocked like the consequences came out of nowhere when really the warning signs were there the whole time. But this is where it clicks. This is the moment the truth hits different. Your choices don't stay with you. They spill, they overflow, they leak into every room you walk into. They shape your kids' futures, your partner's peace, your family's stability, your friendships, your reputation, your blessings. And the moment you finally realize that, the moment you see how your actions are either planting seeds or pulling up roots, that's when everything changes. That's when maturity kicks in. That's when accountability stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like freedom. Because when you choose better, everyone around you gets better too. That's real leadership. That's real love. That's real growth. So let me wrap this up with something simple. If you've been making choices that hurt others, even if you didn't mean to, take a moment to pause, reflect, adjust. Sometimes change doesn't start with a big decision. It starts with a moment of honesty, and you're strong enough for that. You're capable of better, and the people in your life deserve to see the better version of you show up. If this message hit home and you're rocking with my content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We're building something real here, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. And before you go, take a minute to check out the other videos here on my channel and share them with someone who might need a little encouragement. You never know whose life you might impact with something simple. Thanks for spending this time with me. Here, your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.